Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kevin Gianni from the Renegade Health Show, and today is Saturday. And I don't know if we've ever done a show on Saturday before, but this is the second show in a series of 3, and we're going to be talking about hydrogen peroxide, but hydrogen peroxide taken through an IV. This is with Dr. John Mulholland. You want to check this out. All right, everyone, Kevin Gianni here again, and we just talked about the IV treatment, the UV treatment yesterday, and today what we're talking about, and this of course is the same time frame, it's just a different day, but today I'm hooked up to the IV again, and this is something different. This is hydrogen peroxide, and I've been getting a treatment here. I can actually see the hydrogen peroxide bubbling up here. It's kind of cool, and so I just wanted to talk to Dr. John Mulholland again about, what this particular treatment is for, why people use it, the history of it, what happens in the body. So Dr. Mulholland, tell me a little bit about what's happening right now.
Okay, this is hydrogen peroxide IV therapy. We have 3% hydrogen peroxide added to that bag of normal saline. Just a load of 5 cc's, 1 teaspoonful of the 3% hydrogen peroxide is in that bag,
okay,
slowly dripping into his arm. And you see from the bubbles, he's getting oxygen into his system. Hydrogen peroxide, of course, is H2O2. Water is H2O, so you have that extra oxygen molecule which is going to be given off in his body and supersaturate his tissues with oxygen. So it's going to help the function of his brain. Infectious agents in his body do not like that extra oxygen, and so it has a killing effect. It will work with his immune system to help deal with any pathogens in his body. We have a lot of patients who come in, if they've come down with a cold, they feel like they're coming down with the flu and they don't want to have to deal with it. They come in and get one of these drips and it knocks it out for them pretty quick usually.
Now, from my understanding, so you can do direct IV hydrogen peroxide.
Mm-hmm.
You can ingest it, or you can take high doses of vitamin C. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
What are the differences between those 3?
Okay, well, doing it by mouth is something that you can do at home, which is probably a good idea. We have a protocol for doing that. Doing IV is probably more powerful if you need to get something done quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And
but if you do it ingesting, internally by the mouth, is that working more so in the
GI tract?
Okay.
Right, and a lot of changes happen to it in the GI tract, and so it's not as powerful as getting it straight into the bloodstream.
Yeah, and then high dose vitamin C, if you take that, does that create the same effect, or do you need to take high dose vitamin C through intravenous?
Vitamin C will cause hydrogen peroxide to be created in your tissues, and that's the reason that some people feel that vitamin C at high doses can be beneficial for cancer, because that hydrogen peroxide is created in the tissues, which kills cancer cells selectively, because your normal cells have the antidote to hydrogen peroxide, which is the catalase enzyme. So some people feel that vitamin C at high doses is sort of like a natural chemotherapy. And we have a lot of patients come in who are receiving cancer treatments from their oncologists and do these type of treatments in our IV room to augment what the oncologist is doing. And we often do back-to-back high-dose vitamin C and hydrogen peroxide, so it gives your body an extra amount of hydrogen peroxide and a better kill effect.
That's great. Well, this has been really informative to me, because they just strapped this in and that was it. Your question of the day is: have you ever done any type of hydrogen peroxide therapy? Have you ever done any hydrogen peroxide therapy? Go ahead and post that down below. This is Kevin Gianni from the Renegade Health Show. Together we can change the health of the world, one show at a time.